G'day everyone and welcome to Friday's Funny. On this week's edition we have jokes from Simple Easy Cooking plus Nicko's Kitchen. So let's get the show started.
Friday's Funny. Friday's Funny. Yeah!
An Arizona highway patrol officer stops a Harley for travelling faster than the posted speed limit. So he asks the biker his name. Fred, he replies. Fred what? The officer asks. Just Fred, the man responds. The officer is in a good mood and thinks he might just give the biker a bit of a break. Write him out a warning instead of a ticket. The officer then pressed him for his last name. The man tells him that he used to have a last name but he lost it. The officer thinks that he's a nutcase on his hands but plays along with it. Tell me, Fred, how'd you lose your last name? The biker replies, it's a long story, but stay with me. I was born Fred Johnson. I studied hard, got good grades. When I got older, I realised that I wanted to be a doctor. I went through college, medical school, internship, residency and finally got my degree. So I was Fred Johnson, MD. After a while I got bored being a doctor, so I decided to go back to school. Dentistry was my dream. So I got all the way through school, got my degree, so then I was Fred Johnson, MD, DDS. I got bored doing dentistry, so I started fooling around with my assistant and she gave me VD. So now I was Fred Johnson, MD, DDS with VD. Well, the ADA found out about the VD, so they took away my DDS. And then I was Fred Johnson, MD, with VD. Then the AMA found out about the ADA taking away my DDS because of the VD. So they took away my MD, leaving me as Fred Johnson with VD. Then the VD took away my Johnson, so now I'm just Fred. Yep.
Why don't blind men go bungee jumping? Because it scares the shit out of the dog.
This joke is from Simple Easy Cooking. A guy calls the company and orders their 5-day, 5-kilo weight loss program. The next day there's a knock on the door. Standing before him there is this voluptuous, athletic 19-year-old babe from JC. Dressed in nothing but a pair of Nike running shoes and a sign around her neck. The sign reads, if you can catch me, you can have me. Without a second thought, he takes off after her. A few miles later, huffing and puffing, he finally gives up. The same girl shows up the next 4 days and the same thing happens. On the 5th day he weighs himself and is delighted to find he's lost 5 kilos, as promised. He calls the company and orders their 5-day 10-kilo program. The next day there's a knock on the door and standing before him is this most stunning, beautiful, sexy woman he has ever seen in his entire life. She is wearing nothing but a Reebok running shoes and a sign around her neck that reads, if you can catch me, you can have me. Well, he's out the door after her like a shot. This girl is in excellent shape and despite his best efforts, but no such luck. So for the next 4 days the same routine happens, with him gradually getting in better and better shape. Much to his delight, on the 5th day when he weighs himself he discovers that he's lost another 10 kilos, as promised. He decided to go for broke and calls the company to order their 7-day 25-kilo program. Are you sure? Asked the representative on the phone. This is our most rigorous program. Absolutely, he replies. I haven't felt this good in years. The next day there's a knock on the door and when he opens it he finds there's a huge muscular guy standing there wearing nothing but a pair of pink running shoes and a sign around his neck that reads, "If I catch you, you're mine." Well, that wraps up this week's edition of Friday's Funny. Again, I'd like to say thanks to Simple Easy Cooking and Nicko's Kitchen for being featured on this week's edition. Just remember guys, if you'd like to be a part of Friday's Funny, all the information will be down in the description bar. Also, if you do like Friday's Funny, please do remember to hit that thumbs up button and please do share around. As always, thanks for watching and I'll see you next week with another edition of Friday's Funny.